Welcome to Volleyball Nova Scotia's quick and easy Scoresheet tutorial. Everything a team supporter needs to know in order to survive as a scorekeeper. Today we're going to talk about the 4 most important things when filling out a scoresheet: setup, game tracking, game interruptions, and recording results. At the top of every scoresheet, there's important information to fill out. The tournament organizer or a referee will be able to tell you what information is important and what they're recording at any specific tournament. Having each team's roster filled out is very important. Please make sure that the coaches and captains both sign the roster after it's filled out. This is an important part of any tournament. As we get into setting up game action, it is important to know which team serves first. Your referee will help you with this. It also helps you to label which side each team is on. Immediately following warm-up, your referee will give you a lineup card. It's important to check each number on each lineup card with the team's roster to make sure that those players are listed in the roster. Make sure as you write the numbers into the roster that they match the starting position for each player. As the match begins, AXE number 12 is serving. Number 12, in this case, scores 1 point. What you need to do is put 1 tick through the very first point in the AXE point box. As AXE player number 12 serves for a second time, she scores another point. Simply add 1 more tick right here in the number 2 section. And since SWF scored that point, they get 1 tick in their point box. As SWF number 3 goes back to serve, Axe scores a point. SWF score after number 3 is finished serving goes into the rotation box. That's called the running score. 1 tick also goes through the Axe point box as they have scored a point. Next server for AXE is number 16. Number 16 serves and AXE scores a point, 1 tick through their point box. As AXE number 3 continues to score 3 consecutive points on serve, each point gets 1 tick. As gameplay continues, Axe calls for a substitution. Axe number 1 replaces Axe number 4. That is recorded right here. Number 1 goes into the box directly under number 4. Scorekeeper would then record the score at the time of substitution with the substituting team's score going first. In this case, Axe score is 15, SWF score is 19, so it is recorded 15-19. As gameplay continues, AXE calls timeout. Again, score is recorded in the box right under the T, and the score of the team that called the timeout goes first. Axe has a score of 21. Somebody made a mistake. This should say 21. As regular gameplay continues, set 1 finishes. SWF wins set 1, 25-21. As a scorer, your job is to circle the final score for each team. In between sets, it's the scorer's job to make sure that the results section of the score sheet is updated. In this case, P stands for points, W wins, S substitutions, and the T is for timeouts. So you just record from the previous sheet right there. You can see 1 substitution, 1 timeout, 21 points, and 0 wins for Axe. It's recorded just like this: 21 points, 0 wins, 1 substitution, 1 timeout, under AXE's section of the results box. Set 2 continues along the same lines exactly as set 1. At the end of set 2, you would record exactly the same things for both teams. In this case, SWF scored 25 points, got 1 win in the second set, made 1 substitution, called 2 timeouts. The last and most important thing that you have to do as a scorekeeper, at the end of the match, you need to make sure you record the winner and whether they won 2 games to 0 or 2 games to 1. And that is the end of Volleyball Nova Scotia's quick and easy score sheet tutorial. Congratulations, you are now ready to keep score for your child's volleyball team.